Selling digital products is absolutely the way to go if you're wanting to make money working from home this year. Not only are digital products highly in demand, many of them can be created even if you have no previous experience. But my absolute favorite thing about creating and selling digital products is that they can bring in passive income, meaning that you only have to do the work once upfront to create the product, and then it can sell itself on repeat, almost on autopilot, so that you're not having to lift another finger to do any more work, to fill any orders, to ship anything. It's literally one and done, and then you make profit every single time that same product sells with no further active work. There are so many different types of digital products that you can sell online that it can be kind of overwhelming when you're first starting out and hard to know what to narrow in on. That's exactly why I've compiled this list of what I consider to be the very best digital product ideas to sell online. I'm going to go through these pretty rapid fire style because we've got a lot to cover and I want to make sure we get to all of these amazing ideas, so let's go ahead and dive in. All right, digital product idea number one is a social media creator bundle. There are all types of creators on social media with different types of accounts, some for educational purposes, some for entertaining, but more and more people are needing help creating content, not wanting to start it from scratch, but purchasing templates that can give them a head start so that they can continue pumping out content on their social media platform. A lot of times these take the form of Canva templates that the social media creator can purchase once and then edit inside of their Canva account. So you, as the seller, could create a whole bundle of these types of templates specific to a certain type of social media account. So you could create a bundle of post templates for a pet related account or for a wedding niche account, a fitness account, or you could do it based around a certain type of aesthetic, maybe a whole post of minimalist social content or vibrant retro content. The sky really is the limit when it comes to creating these types of templates for social media creators. Next up is another bundle, and this is a bundle of Instagram story highlight icons. Again, people aren't wanting to create things from scratch, so they purchase templates for Instagram story highlight icons. These are the little circle images that appear on a person's Instagram profile where they can add their stories to their highlights. You can sell these as a bundle, again, creating them around a certain topic or niche or aesthetic or vibe, and these sell really well on platforms like Etsy. Digital product type number three are mock-ups. Mock-ups are photographs that people can use either for digital or physical products to help their potential customer envision what their product would look like as a tangible physical item. If using physical product mock-ups, this could be something like a mug or a tote bag or a t-shirt, where the seller can simply take their digital design and layer it on top of the mock-up to show their potential customer what it would actually look like on that product. So if you have a knack for photography, you can totally take these types of mock-up images and sell them for other business owners to purchase and use in their businesses. The key here, especially if you're doing this for physical products, is that you just want to make sure that you know the specific type of physical product that you're creating these mock-up images for. For instance, if it's a t-shirt mock-up for a print-on-demand seller, you want to know the exact brand and type of t-shirt that you need to take images for so that you can communicate to the business owner who might be purchasing these from you what specific item and brand this is for. Could be a Gildan t-shirt, could be a Bella canvas, but they're going to want to use the exact right one so that they can make sure they're presenting their product accurately. Again, these can be staged, they could be minimalist. It's up to you with the style of the mock-up, but bundles for this product type, again, do really well. Now, even though we're going over an amazing digital product ideas in this video, I do have a link below for a huge list of digital product ideas. It's my master list that includes way more than I can cover here in one video. So if you're interested in getting my full list of tons of different ideas for digital products you can sell online, then definitely click below to grab that free guide. Digital product type number four is clip art or graphic elements. We all know as digital product sellers how important and valuable it is to have really quality and great graphic elements to use in our designs, so you can actually be the person who creates those and sells them to the creators. Whether you create more cartoony sort of mascot clip art or icons, or maybe you go the route of creating abstract graphic elements. This could be something like a watercolor stroke or a coffee ring. There are so many options here, and you can use a lot of different tools to create things like this, everything from Adobe Illustrator to Kindle, but you can sell these as individual graphic elements or again in a bundle that's related by topic, niche, aesthetic, or theme. Fifth on our list is an ebook or instructional guide. If you have a knack for education or you have a certain topic that you're really knowledgeable about, you could definitely sell something like a resource instructional guide for an audience who wants wants to learn about that topic. You can easily create something like this with a tool like Canva or Kindle and then downloading it as a PDF, which will be the final file that you'll deliver to your buyer. If you need a little bit of help coming up with the content or even the outline for an ebook, you can use an AI tool like ChatGPT and ask it to give you ideas around your topic or your theme, and even ask it to help you brainstorm an outline and the content for each of your chapters. Now, real quick, before we move on to our next digital product, you may be wondering where to actually sell these types of products once you have them created. There are two main options here. You can either sell your digital products on a marketplace platform or on your own website. There are a lot of benefits to selling your products in your own store on your own website. Number one, you're going to have more customization than you would on a marketplace platform. You can make your website look exactly like you want it to. Number two, you don't have to share control. You own your online store and you can make the sole decisions about what you do with it. You've also got more options for tools and integrations that you can use to really level up your website and your online store, and you don't have to worry about transaction fees. When it comes to building your website, you have a lot of options, but one of the best and one I highly recommend is Hostinger. Not only is Hostinger super affordable, it has 0% transaction fees and built-in marketing tools. You can also leverage AI-powered SEO, effortlessly connect with Instagram and Facebook ads, and integrate with Google ads in just a few clicks. So to try out Hostinger, you can go to hostinger.com/Kate Hayes or just click the link in the description box below and it'll take you to the page where you can register. So when you click on that link below, this is the page you'll come to and you'll just click Claim Deal. And you can choose between the premium website builder and the business website builder. I recommend the business plan because it includes features that the other plans don't that would really benefit you in your business, such as different e-commerce and AI tools. And then you're just going to click Choose Plan. And then you can select the period for your plan. The 48 months will give you the best bang for your buck. And once you've selected that, before you hit continue, you can click here to enter your coupon code. If you enter the code Kate Hayes, that'll give you an extra 10% off. So click apply and then continue. You'll go ahead and follow the next few prompts to input your billing and payment information. And once you've created your account, you'll come here and you can start creating your website. It'll ask you a few questions like, who is the website for? Do you want to create or migrate a website? Here, we're going to create a website. How do you want to build your website? I'm going to choose the hosting or website builder here. And then what domain name do you want to use for this website? You get a free domain name here. So when you're choosing your domain, you can choose one that's at .com or .store. But if you have an online store, then .store would be the most logical choice because it helps you sell more and instantly communicates that this is indeed an online store. And stores with a .store domain get 87% higher traffic and rank 2 times higher on Google because people instinctively know it's a store, helping you sell more right from the very beginning. So you're going to go ahead and put whatever domain name you want in here. And then this little box will pop up that says, let AI create a website for you. So we're going to continue filling in the fields here from your brand name to typing in a description of your project or brand in a few sentences. We can leave this part checked that says add an online store to my site and click create a website. Then Hostinger's AI is going to do its magic to go ahead and help us shortcut all of these steps and create our website. So here is our AI created website. It's incorporated part of what I put into the description, talking about farmhouse decor. We can choose a color palette here on the right and continue to customize this how we want. It's already given us a home page, a shop page, about, contact. And if we scroll down, we can see it's already put in photos in these different sections, all going along with the theme that I put in, which was farmhouse and rustic home decor. And I can click up here where it says edit website to go back in and use their easy to navigate editor to continue to make changes. If I come here onto the left where it says AI tools, I can use one of their many different super helpful AI features for things like generating sections or pages, generating a blog, or even helping me make a logo. If I click on AI Logo Maker, I can just input a prompt here. So I'm going to say Kate's Awesome Brand. I can choose what sort of style I want, from abstract to corporate, futuristic, geometric. There's lots of options here. I'm going to try it minimalistic for this one. And I can select if I want it to make the logo colorful or not and click create. Again, using AI really shortcuts the time it would take me to create something like this from scratch. And here are the different images it gave me. I can either use one of these or come back up here and change this around to try something different and continue working with this until it creates the one that I'd like to use. So definitely try out Hostinger using the link below. And don't forget to input your code Kate Hayes to get 10% off. I'd like to give a big thank you to Hostinger for sponsoring this portion of today's video and can't wait to see how you like it. Okay, moving right along with our list of digital product ideas. Number 6 is digital paper. This is exactly what it sounds like. It's creating patterns or background backgrounds that people could use digitally as background paper, or could even print out and use for things like scrapbooking or projects. Again, bundles do really well for this type of product, so I'd suggest creating several different patterns that could go together in a bundle around a specific theme. So you could do a nature theme. You could theme it around a specific holiday or season, and create these again with a tool like Canva, Kittl, or Adobe Illustrator. Number 7 on our list is a resume template. This one might not seem quite as creative, but is definitely high in demand, as a lot of people are unsure on how to start creating their resume and are looking for a template to start with. You can do a little bit of research to see exactly for your ideal customer what type of resume they might need and put it together for them. So all they have to do is go edit a few things here and there, plug in their information, and they're ready to go. You'll want to make sure to create this resume template with a tool that your buyer will use to edit it, which might be something like Microsoft Word, Pages, or Google Docs. All right, next up is a printable calendar. I'm a big fan of printables. There are lots of different types of printable digital products out there, but most people need a calendar of some sort, and printable calendars are really popular because, again, people aren't having to design them from scratch, but they're easy because they can be instantly downloaded and printed out for people that still prefer to use pen and ink. You can easily create this with a tool like Canva and sell it as a monthly calendar, a yearly calendar, or even a calendar that's an editable template for people to go into their Canva account and change things around and then print out from there. Next up is another printable digital product, and this is a printable stationery set. This could take the form of printable invitations or even full page stationery. If you're going the invitation route, you could create this again around a specific holiday or event. It could be funny, it could be inspirational, it could be cute, it could be for adults, it could be for kids. The sky really is the limit here. And same thing with creating a full page stationery set. You could go for different aesthetics like elegant, minimalist, abstract, boho. Use your creativity and even do a little bit of product research to see what's selling well in the market right now. All right, next up is branded marketing assets for businesses. Again, this is going to most likely be a Canva template that you're creating for a business owner that's going to purchase this and go into Canva and edit inside of their Canva account. And this could be a bundle of different business assets. It could be anything from a business logo to an email signature to graphics for their website or their email newsletter. Could be a marketing flyer or a pack-in design. Again, you can always do market research to see what's out there in the market, what's currently trending and in demand, and put a bundle together of a set of these different marketing assets that are all Canva templates that you can sell together in one listing so that that business owner doesn't have to start designing from scratch, but can just plug and play, edit and tweak a few things here and there and make it their own. All right, next we're talking about a really fun one, which is SVG Cut Files. These types of files are highly used by people who are using cutting machines like Cricut or Silhouette or even a laser cutting machine for physical projects. They need SVG files to work with those machines to cut out different images, shapes, really whatever they're wanting to create for their project. So you can be the one who creates these SVG files and sells them to the crafters. These could be designs for scrapbooking crafts. They could be holiday themed. They could be for a birthday party. It's up to you what you want to create, but the key here is that you're going to save these as an SVG file, and that's what's going to be in your listing. Next up is one of my personal favorites, and this is selling an online course. Again, this is in the world of education. So if you have a topic that you're really passionate about or knowledgeable about, something that people are always asking you how you do, it might be worth creating an online course. Now, this could either be a full comprehensive course with hours and hours of video material, or it could be a short little mini course that just tackles one specific question and gives one solution to your ideal customer. Either way, you can sell these types of courses, which will bring in passive income because, again, you only do the work once up front to create the course, and then it can sell over and over again without you having to fill or ship any orders. You don't have to be a complete expert in the field that your course is in. All you need to be is about 10% ahead of the person that you're wanting to teach, and that's enough. You can host online courses like this with platforms like Teachery or Teachable, or my personal favorite and the one that I use, Kajabi. All right, next up on the list is a tool-specific template. So these are going to be specific templates for different tools that people might use to run their businesses. For example, a Notion template. People use tools like Notion and Trello to outline and schedule and order their days. And these types of templates are really popular. It means they can go in there and customize it, make it look cute, make it look colorful, make the layout look different. So you can actually create one of these templates inside one of those tools and sell it as a digital product. Again, for this one, you'll want to do a little bit of market research to make sure you know what people are looking for in terms of a Notion template or a Trello template. And you'll have to actually get familiar with the specific tool you're going to be creating this in to know what's available for you in terms of design. Next up on the list is fonts. This is one of the more complex ones that has a little bit of a learning curve. You'll have to learn how to actually create fonts, but fonts are a digital product that people can sell online and again can bring in passive income because you do the work to create the font once and then it can sell repeatedly on autopilot. There are lots of different options creatively when it comes to designing fonts. You could design anything from a serif font to a sans serif to a hand lettered style font to a really bold display font. You can do a little bit of research to see what's currently trending, what types of fonts people are really into using. Maybe it's a bubbly font or a retro font. This is a really fun one where you can let your creativity loose and really come up with some fun designs. Next up is another one of my personal favorites, and this is printable wall art. More and more people are loving the idea of just instantly downloading and printing out wall art to hang up on their wall rather than having to go to a physical store, purchase a physical piece of art. They can just instantly do it from their computer or their device, and you can be the one who designs and sells this. The world of printable wall art is huge. You can sell everything from nursery themed art to kitchen themed to art for home offices to classroom educational posters. Again, do a little bit of product research here within this niche to see what all is out there and look at the best sellers to get some inspiration for color schemes and fonts and themes that you could do and put your own twist on. You can even offer these types of prints as bundles or sets with different sizes and file types available. Next up is a slide presentation template. People use slide decks for all types of things from business presentations to educational presentations for school, but again, are usually not wanting to create something like this from scratch, so you can create this type of slide deck presentation to give to the business owner or teacher who's needing to come up with this presentation so that all they have to do is go into their Canva account, change around a little bit of the wording and what the slides say, maybe the colors, maybe the fonts, maybe a couple of the graphics, and boom, they're good to go. This is most likely going to be sold as a Canva template, and you can easily create a slide deck presentation right inside of Canva and share it as a template link. Next up is another fun digital product that's printable, and this is printable classroom decor. Teachers need all kinds of decor for their classroom, everything from educational posters to signs to go up on the wall, maybe even name tags for their students. All of these can be created and sold as digital products that the teacher can purchase once, go in and instantly download and print. And you can do this around different themes. So maybe a really calm classroom theme, maybe it's animal themed, maybe space themed. If you're running low on ideas, you can always go to ChatGPT and ask it for some suggestions. And next up, we've got printable invitations. Again, the sky really is the limit when it comes to invitations. You can do everything from an office party to a birthday party to a wedding. People need invitations for every kind of event under the sun. So you can pick the niche that you're most comfortable with or that you find the most interest in and create all different types of invitations where people can go into their Canva account, edit a few things, edit the wording here and there, and then download it and print it out right from there. You'll likely want to do a little bit of research to figure out what size works best for invitations in your niche. A common size for these types of invitations is a 5x7, but you can look and see what people are buying within the specific niche that you're thinking of and create these inside of Canva and sell them as Canva templates. So those are ideas for digital products to sell online. Don't forget to click the link below to grab your free full version of the digital product ideas master list, and also click the link below to try out Hostinger for free. And don't forget to use your coupon code Kate Hayes for 10% off. Talk soon, friends.